Good morning and welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We've been coming to you live from Crypto Evolved, hosted by Viable Markets. It's the first ever conference for cryptocurrency focused on market structure. Joining me for this segment is Chris White. He's the CEO of Viable Markets. Chris, thanks very much for joining me at Crypto Evolved today. And this conference, again, is focused on crypto assets and market structure. Why is now the time to be having this conversation?
Well, I think given the tremendous amount of growth and interest and adoption, you now have traditional Wall Street institutions, whether they're on the sell side or the buy side, really trying to understand what it's going to take to participate in this market. And I think that really brings to bear a couple of major questions. Is the infrastructure prepared for institutional order flow? And that's why we created this conference, because we thought that if we could even come close to developing some of those answers, it would be very valuable to the community.
So you just moderated a panel this morning called The Birth of a Market. Why did you decide to focus on this?
We thought it was a great way to start with, basically the origin story around how tokens and coins are coming to market, how are they trading, and then have a group of experts talk about different aspects of the process. I think when we look at especially cryptocurrency trading, we're looking at the volumes and we're looking at the price of Bitcoin, for example. But underneath, trying to understand what's happening with settlement, what's happening with trade reporting, what's happening with custody. These are the things that you're going to need if you're going to ever see a traditional asset manager really adopt this asset into their overall strategy.
This is a question that I've asked you and Dave a number of times. Is this a one-size-fits-all model when you look at cryptocurrency market structure?
Absolutely not. I think what's most exciting about cryptocurrency market structure is that we have an abundance of technology, we have an abundance of experience, and it's a global market. So my belief is that just organically, we're going to start to see the development of a better market structure, just from people trying to improve the overall integrity and the efficiency of the market. While I do respect regulation and think it has a place, I do look forward to seeing how the crypto community will start to actually shape the way this market works for institutional trading.
Are there any solutions that are available now? And do you think crypto investors just need to be more patient as this asset class continues to mature?
Well, I think patience is relative. I think what they absolutely need to do is their voice needs to be heard. I think what we see with most markets is, those who are in a position of power and influence, normally based on assets under management or the size of their balance sheet, they're the ones that tend to set the rules on how a market develops, and then we follow those rules. I think right now you have a shifting landscape in terms of crypto markets and how they're developing, especially for block trading. So if you don't want to sit around and wait for the market to become mature enough for you to trade it as an asset manager or as an institutional market maker, start talking about what you think the market needs and make your voice heard. I think that's the best way to advance the conversation, and participating in an event like Crypto Evolved is a great vehicle.
And we have plenty of conversations coming up today. Thank you very much, Chris, for joining me, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.